Hi Virgo, this is going to be your mid-June bonus reading. It's good for the sun, rising moon, or Venus sign of Virgo. Please keep in mind this is not a personal reading. It's a general reading, so it won't resonate with all of you. Check your rising moon or Venus signs. You could find messages there if you want a message to resonate with you 100%. Book a personal reading with me. The link to my website for scheduling is in the description below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. When you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign. I read for all 12 zodiac signs every week. Spirit for Virgo, sun, rising, moon, Venus of Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? I noticed the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck a minute ago when I was getting the deck ready, so some of you are walking away from something. What is your first piece of advice? Show me when to add reversals for Virgo. Show me Virgo, please. Ace of Pentacles. Wanting to start something new. For some of you, this is career, or a new opportunity is being presented to you, or you presenting it to someone else. If it's taken, it could manifest into abundance. Do I need to shuffle this deck again, Spirit? No, I don't. The world is in reverse, though. So something not quite finished, or something left incomplete. Personal closure needs to be sought. They want you to move into the middle of June, starting new cycles that will actually manifest in the 3D, more than just in our heart, more than just passionate growth potential, that will actually manifest into the 3D. Okay. Show me Virgo right now. Show me Virgo right now. The Hangman in reverse. Oh, you might be feeling a little impulsive, feeling kind of stagnant, feeling kind of stuck, more than left on pause. Resistant to some kind of change, maybe, or you're tired of being hung up on a situation. Seven of Wands, and you're feeling the need to protect yourself, or someone is protecting themselves against you. What's the challenge? What is the challenge for Virgo right now, Spirit? Seven of Cups. You have a lot of choices. Something might have been totally left on pause for you, or you felt like, nope, I've stood my high ground here. I've been caught off guard and I feel challenged, and I'm not afraid of obstacles. And no matter what I do, I've paused, I've surrendered. A new point of view cannot be seen at this point. The Hangman is Pisces, and the challenge is you might be distracted by a lot of other choices right now, or someone else's. And the challenge is, you're telling me more, you're tired of feeling stuck in a situation that you're not really comfortable with. The challenge could be a lot of wishful thinking and confusion. Illusion could be at play. I won't sugarcoat it. For some of you, you've really put something on pause and been very, very defensive, and you're being a little confused by a lot of other things that are going on. But this could be a person's energy around you. That happens a lot. I have a lot of cross watchers, even though I don't want people to cross watch. I don't like it. I don't recommend it. Don't get triggered by me saying that. That's just my opinion. It's no big deal. I think somebody else might have a lot of other choices, so they've left you stagnant and they're being really defensive. That's also possible. What's driving Virgo, please? The moon. Confusion. This more Pisces energy. Things are not as they seem. There's an instability. There's a vagueness. What else? Why is the moon here? I think that's why the advice is to look for something that will actually manifest into the 3D. It will prove something to you. Page of Cups. Well, this could have to do with a child, but not necessarily. Some of you are really imagining that you can dip your toe in the water emotionally with a person or a situation. You want to explore something. This is an emotional curiosity, but I think you're feeling insecure about it with the moon here. What was the past leading up to this that's most affecting the present? King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You were passionate about something. You were fiery about something. You were very drawn to this person, or you wanted them to be drawn to you. Very passionate exchange and a passionate connection with a King of Wands. What happened? You saw long-term success. Nine of Swords in reverse, but there was a lot of turmoil with this person or within you. And it never manifested into the 3D with this Page of Pentacles in reverse here. I think someone or a situation has put you on pause. So the challenge is realizing you have other choices. You might be experiencing a little bit of blind love for a person or waiting for an apology, or you're thinking about opening up emotionally to someone else. It was very passionate in the past. You were getting a lot of their attention, or you were giving them a lot of yours. But it got to the point where it started to become just a nightmare for you, or just anxiety ridden. It got stressed out and worried about it. And that started to get better, but it didn't manifest with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. They wanted me to put that back though. What is their soul trying to tell them to do? Knight of Wands in reverse. Your soul is telling you this is kind of a passion project. This is very on again, off again. There's going to be frustration and delays, and it'll be hasty and very on again, off again. This isn't going to excite you long term. What does the future look like? What does moving into July look like for Virgo? Three of Cups in reverse. I think you might be in a situation that's been very on again, off again, or it will be. And I don't know if you don't want the third party situation or if somebody else doesn't want that. Your soul is saying you might have some passion for it for a while, and it might be, equal here with you and another person, but it won't be consistent. And your soul, your guides are trying to tell you that. We'll go back and clarify a little bit. How does Virgo see themselves? Six of Wands in reverse. Oh, your ego is bruised here. You feel as though you've fallen from grace in some way. You're feeling like you can't strut something through town. You're feeling like you didn't get the praise and the recognition that you wanted. I think your self-confidence is a little hurt right now. What else with the Six of Wands in reverse? How else does Virgo see themselves? You might be focused more on your own personal definition of success and a private achievement as opposed to a public one. The Fool in reverse. Something's really holding you back. I think something has bruised your ego. You're not able to hold your torch high. And your passion has been very on again, off again. Or it has been, someone else has been this way with you. And as a result, you're having a hard time having a beginner's mindset. You're having a hard time moving forward. Or there's a situation where maybe in the past you felt good about it, or a person made you feel good about it, but it became a bit of a headache and you don't want to get into something like that again. You're holding on to the past. You're not able to move forward. Show me a person around Virgo. How do they see themselves? The person closest to them, the one you're thinking of right now. The Devil, Capricorn. When it comes to you, well, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This person sees themselves chained and bound to something. This person might have an unusual draw to you, an attachment to something that isn't necessarily good for them. We'll look into that more. I'll go back and clarify, but your feelings are more important than another person's to me. This is your reading. How does Virgo feel right now? What are their hopes and fears? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you might be hoping someone gets a divorce. That was the first message I heard. But of course, that's not all that's happening here for you guys. The second message I'm hearing is this is a family, money, long-term stability matter. And you're concerned about that. You're worried about that. How else are you feeling? The Empress. A married woman, a Libra, a Taurus, a mother. You could be the Empress. This other person could be the Empress. You might be concerned about, this could very much be about a family issue. Your family, someone else's family. You're hopeful that you can be the Empress. You're hopeful that someone else can be an Empress in a situation where you're hoping that you can have high standards and get very creative in this situation and be very nurturing and loving and grounded, but honest and fair. And the Empress sometimes has to make difficult decisions because she is the Empress. She has commitments she has to honor as well. That's how she got that role to begin with. She's the queen of all queens. You're hoping to be able to do that. You're hoping that someone else can do that in this situation. Some of you are worried about a married woman, a mother. It could be your mother even. But most of us hope to be an Empress or have Empress energy where we can stay grounded, not codependent. We are of excellent health. We are emotionally balanced. What's the final outcome for the middle of June if they stay on present course? This is the future, the Three of Cups in reverse. If you were in some kind of a third-party situation, you won't be, or you reject that, or three's a crowd. The Sun, clarity, warmth, vitality, a breath of fresh air. It's a possible mother-child bond. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. I will clarify this out. But it's not always happy what we find out. You know, this is everything out in the light of day. It's a breath of air that hits our lungs and makes us see things for exactly what they are. It brings a lot of clarity. It could even bring happiness. This could be someone who's just very carefree. That could be you. That could be someone else. What else is their soul trying to tell them with the Knight of Wands in reverse here? Knight of Coins in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. So this situation, what your guides are trying to tell you is this is going to be passionately on again, off again, or not at all. And you're going to go in circles in this situation. You're going to feel stuck. The Knight of Coins comes in reverse where when we're afraid, you know, the Knight of Coins doesn't want to go far from the castle to begin with. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords will. They'll run all over the place. They're very excited. The Knight of Coins likes to stay closer to home. He does leave the castle. Someone might not want to. Don't expect perfection. If you feel stuck and bored, you know, figure out why. The Knight of Pentacles comes in reverse when we need to discipline ourselves. This might be a situation with a person who's not going to set up a good routine with you, or you feel like you can't do that with them. And furthermore, you're not very passionate about it either. Okay. How does the person closest to Virgo feel about them? Because this person feels either an obsession, a restriction on them, an addiction, desire, something not good for them, or the Devil can be Capricorn, where we're really chained and bound to earthly obligations. Justice, Libra here. This person feels justice. This could be a married person. This could be a contractual thing. They want justice served. They want balance. What action? I'll clarify that. What action do they want to take towards Virgo? Towards Virgo. Four of Swords in reverse. Well, there's something that's become kind of stagnant. You could have been on quite a break with this person in some way. This person sought calm and solitude because they were very stressed out by this situation. There is a stagnancy to it, but they want to rejoin the world here. How do they really truly feel about Virgo? Eight of Cups. Well, hang on a second, you guys. Sorry, kids. I often lose my voice during readings. This person has walked away from something emotionally. They want to walk away from something. What other actions do they want to take towards Virgo? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think this person feels really chained and bound to a situation. When I see Devil and the Justice and Justice here, this is somewhat of a justice being served. They might not be making the right choices for the right reasons in their own life, or they're examining a duality of something. Do I cave into something that isn't good for me? Do I walk away in order to serve justice in an appropriate way? I don't think they have much of a plan moving forward with you, Virgo, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They're not moping about it. They're not visualizing long-term success. They're looking more at short-term. Why is the Three of Cups in reverse here for the future? Nine of Cups, interesting. I think in the future you will be happier. This could also, I just heard this. This is someone around you that you don't know that's actually happy about a situation that you're in. That's weird that I just heard that. That's only true for a few of you, not all of you. Ultimately, I think you'll be out of a situation in the future and be much happier. Why is the Nine of Cups here, though? You'll get out of a third party or a triangulation of some kind that you don't like, and that will ultimately bring happiness. Or it's possible that someone's just really indulgent. Death. Something will end here in the future with Scorpio. Believe it or not, moving forward, an ending will happen that will make you happy in the long run. Why is the Sun here for the final outcome? Because everyone's like, oh, the Sun is great. You're going to be happy. Not always. Sometimes that means cold, hard light of day. Why is the Sun here for Virgo? Leo energy here. Ace of Swords in reverse. I think you're going to get some clarity on a situation that makes you rethink the whole thing. And you'll get some information maybe in the middle of the month here, in the next week or so, that will make you realize your judgment's been clouded, or you're going to rethink something. I think this is more about inner clarity. Show me, clarify the Empress, please. Three of Pentacles. This is someone or a situation you want to build and grow in and implement what you learn. You might want this person's attention. They might want yours. I'm hoping that you're the Empress in this situation. It's at the bottom of the deck now. Five of Wands in reverse. So I think for right now, there's some inner conflict that you're dealing with. And I think you and another person might avoid a lot of tension or get out of a big group dynamic. There might not be, for some of you, you're waiting for someone to get some kind of a divorce or something, or there's a family thing happening. I think you want to build and work with this Empress here. But there needs to be, I think you're feeling like this dissolving of the karmic empire. You're either worried about that, or that needs to happen first so that you can take control and be the Empress or be with this Empress. But right now your soul is telling you this is kind of going in circles. It's going to be a little bit on again, off again initially. You might be looking for an Empress to build with, or you want to be the Empress to build in this situation. But right now there's an instability, long-term instability financially. Some of you need to take charge and like step it up in career and finances and in your life. And once you do that and get really creative and grounded in the situation, you'll be able to start to rebuild. But for now, there's not going to be like that dress rehearsal or other people getting in there and doing that with you, for better or for worse. Two of Swords in reverse. Something's been kind of at a stalemate and there's been a lack of equal give and take, unpaid debt, lots of reversals here. This has to do with something from the past, possibly haunted by past memories. Somebody might want forgiveness. There's something uneven between you and another person in a situation. Yeah. Their advice is to focus on new things that will manifest into true abundance in your life with the Ace of Pentacles, that will actually, a seed that can actually be planted. Someone might be pregnant here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool and the Empress, possibly, but not necessarily. They're pulling back. They're saying we're all done. Okay, Virgo, that's your mid-month bonus. If it resonates with you, I truly hope that it helps you and gives you some clarity. I really love your sign. You're one of my favorite signs, actually. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. The link to my website for scheduling is in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. I really love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.